We've just arrived at our site in Netherway, so we've got this little alcove to deal with this next couple of days. There's some pipe work in there. I thought we'd turn around and show you. So it's pipe work. What we're going to try and conceal. We've left the skirting in just to cut that back. And yeah, that's the alcove. We're going to have something very similar to this one next door, which has already been painted. I'll show you now. So this is us here. Don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but hopefully you can see the nice alcove. That's the alcove in. We're just starting to get it fixed. Tommy's doing that at the minute. I'm heading out to screw fix. We're going to get some ironmongery, a couple other wee bits and pieces we need to pick up just to get the job done. And yeah, we'll be good to go. That's the goods acquired from screw fix. We're just going to head up, get some lunch now. We've got a nice wee cafe I like in Giftnook, so I'm going to head there, get some food in, phone Tommy, he's got a toastie. Tell Tam to get his toastie on so it's ready for when I'm back, and then we'll be into that. So yeah, straight back into work after lunchtime. Hello.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll put it on the system just shortly. We'll see it, you know, an hour and a half or whatever.
Perfect. Probably about 10:15, I'll be there.
No bother.
Alright, thanks Murray, I'll see you soon.
Great.
Alright, cheers. Bye, 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 bye.
Bye.
Perfect. That's the timber sheets organised. Heading up to accountants now just to get that sorted. She's been asking me to come in because our VAT return is due at the start of next month, which is great. Aye, we'll get that paid, get everything sorted. Just like to keep everything in order. So that's me heading up to hers now just to get it all, the paperwork over to her. Tommy's in, he's just going to finish that alcove. We've got a wee bit of filler piece through in the bottom, facing to go around it, handles to go on, fill it, sand it, get it all sorted. And aye, that's us more or less finished with that job there, which we managed to squeeze in thankfully for one of our clients, which we've done quite a bit of work for. And then back next week, we're back to Netherlee again, never out the south side, it's murder. So yeah, back to Netherlee next week again, another couple of alcoves. That's 4 alcoves, it's only still in January. So first week back, 2 alcoves, second week back, another 2 alcoves. So that seems to be what's happening at the minute. After the following week we've got a nice big job starting over in Claxton, which is pretty much Netherlee. So just another job kind of kicking off there, nice big wardrobe, all shaker doors, beaded inset. Yeah, going to be a nice one, our sort of period style that we like to do. So that's kicking off, and yeah, we're just firing through it. Then back up to Bearsden for February. So yeah, we're getting there, we're getting there. That's me offloaded all the sheets into the garage ready for next week. We are figure out what you're going to say, Adam. That's us offloaded all the sheets for next week. Just heading down to meet one of our clients, Scott, from SM Property. He has started buying and selling his own property, doing some flips and whatnot, so we're just going to head down, meet him, see what's required for his job, see if we can fit him in. We're very busy at the minute, so yeah, we'll see what we can do, but we always try our best. Obviously we try to work to a really strict diary, like 1 job per week, but what we find a lot of the time is we'll have like a Friday spare. Not so much spare, but a Friday that's maybe not making us any money. So we try and use jobs like this to fill us in on time. It's really hard. Sometimes we'll try and pull jobs forward, but you know, we finish it. We try to not let any clients down, so we'll book a job in for a Monday starting most weeks, just because if not, you end up kind of swamped with work and let people down and whatnot. So we always try to book the worst case into the diary and then work back from that, which ultimately means we're running a really good service, but means that we unfortunately deal with the financial penalty of not having any money in for that day, which isn't ideal. A lot of people don't see that when you're running a small business and you're trying to be good with a lot of clients, but yeah, ultimately you do pay the price for it sometimes. It's one of those things, it's a cost of business, I suppose. We're trying to do nice work, be easy to deal with, be on time, be there with the date we say we're going to be there. So yeah, that comes at a kind of a premium as well. But yeah, it just means that we're losing out on some work that we could be using our skills and putting things to better use. But I suppose it is what it is. So jobs like this sometimes can fill us in, help us out. Smaller jobs, 1 day jobs. But the problem is with a 1 day job is if it runs into 2 days, you're already straight away you're already straight away backed up in the diary, and as soon as you're a couple of days out, some here or there, it's not just one job, because we're booked so far in advance, maybe 4 months, 3 months at least. You're then trying to jump through hoops to fit everybody in, and ultimately means not that we're work shy, but means that you're going to need to work a Saturday, maybe a Sunday sometimes, which isn't always ideal. It's good to have a bit of downtime, a bit of free time. The other problem is a Saturday and Sunday I need to work anyway, because I'm catching up on paperwork, I'm pricing jobs, I'm sending emails. People maybe don't see that part of running a small business. It eats up your whole life. It's not just Monday to Friday, 8 till 4:30. It's all the other hours that you don't see. Sunday night again, I'll be moving all those sheets that are in the van. I'll be loading them back into the van for Monday. So yeah, it's one of those things. It's to be productive all the time. You also maybe can't just go and pick up the sheets first thing in the morning, because then you're maybe losing a couple of hours out. It sounds a lot, but you're losing a couple of hours, an hour and a half out your day. The days are short. We need to make them as productive as possible. So I guess maybe that's my problem for wanting to squeeze what we can out of the day. But you would also find that I've had experience in the past where maybe you've been employee, you've been waiting on material, you've been standing about doing nothing, and the company needs to pay you for that. So it's one of those things. You need to be productive. You need to have the material there ready to be used. And as soon as you lose that material being there, you've had it. So it's just one of those things. But yeah, we try our best. So we'll catch you later on. That's me, finished with Scott. Good wee catch up there. He's got a nice flat down the West End in Glasgow, which is cool. So we're just going to get a quick bite to eat. I always like to try and get something quite healthy on a Friday, just so it set us up well for the weekend.
What can I get for you?
How you doing? Can I get a large Zinger box meal, please?
What's the side? What's the drink?
Gravy and just a water to drink, please.
Water?
Yeah, please, pal.
Anything else?
That's it.
No, grand.
Thanks. That's me, just finished my wee bike deek. Wee health kick Friday. So heading back up to the wee job on the other way, gonna get Tommy all packed up. He says he's finished. So he just tidied it up. We'll get all the van loaded up and get everything away, tidied off site, ready to start another job in the other way again on Monday. Never out of this side of the world anymore. It's nice wee place. Just wish the traffic was a bit better. So yeah, heading back. Luckily I've been working inside this week, so that's what the last couple of days it's been a bonus. The weather's been awful, so we're getting there with that. Next week we'll go back out to the gazebo, and yeah, we'll be sorting that out. But yeah, see you all at the job. that's us, sorted. Another little alcove under the belt. There we go. Facing's on, doors on, nice few wee shelves. We've had to do a wee build up at the bottom there just with the way the existing skirting was and whatnot with the legs, so looking good. There we go. Wee soft closed door. Wonderful. That's us back in the van, finished up at Netherlee. 2:45, not too bad for a Friday. So that's Tommy, he's away up the road. Finished the alcove, it's all looking good, place nice and tidy. Glad to be finishing up for Friday, just need to empty the van, get all the rubbish offloaded, and then we're good to go for the weekend. Back to the paperwork, the good bit. But aye, so all in all, good wee first week back. And yeah, looking forward to just getting the head down, getting into some work. And yeah, have a good weekend.